Guess what, Rach?
I don't know. Tell me.
Let's welcome the listeners along, because I've just turned the audio on as you do, because I reset a whole lot of things. And I think that was the problem with me playing Minecraft here in the studio today. It's kind of it's jammed up the cache on the computer, and I was going to do a bit of live streaming. We were going to do a bit of live streaming Minecraft, as you do.
Yeah, as you do.
But no, we're not going to do that. And what are we doing here tonight, Rach?
The top 7.
That's right, the top 7.
So if you didn't hear it before because the audio
was off.
was off. Oh my gosh.
Because
it's a good thing no one can sack you.
I've been using the underground radio computer for
other things other than underground radio. That's very, very naughty.
Doing a bit. I wasn't live streaming the game though, but I was planning on live streaming a bit of Minecraft, but we're going to have to save that for another night.
Saving it for another night. So you followed lots of people on Instagram because it was getting suggested, and Chris Sebastian came up.
Yeah,
but he's not underground anymore because he won The Voice.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But Instagram doesn't really know that, does it?
No. So I kept on scrolling past him because I don't think he's really underground anymore.
No.
You know.
No.
And he's not really the type of artist that we're looking for here on underground radio.
But we support Aussie music, so good on him.
Yeah.
Well done. But I really liked that band that you played last night.
Day Trippers.
Day Trippers.
Yeah, well, I've got some news for you, Rach. Day Trippers are actually in the top 7 underground songs tonight.
Well, I think they could quite possibly be the next Hilltop Hoods by the sounds of them.
They're awesome.
They are awesome.
Yeah, I actually... I sense a bit of an influence by possibly Bliss and Esso when I listen to their stuff.
Okay.
But gee, they've just got the formula right.
They do.
You know, when some people have got the good gear, these guys have got the good gear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shall we get it rolling, Rach?
We'll get it rolling.
You were talking about a lack of ladies on the show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we're going to...
So you found some?
Yep.
Good on you.
Starting at number 7... Here is Priceless. Bless Me. Thanks for putting up with all the crap. Thanks for tuning into undergroundradio.com.au. We love you guys.
Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. All this pain inside, I don't wanna feel no more. Cry myself to sleep at night, my heart's sad. Wouldn't wanna play these games. Feel this pain, I feel ashamed. Looking at my life, living reckless, need a change. They tried to count me out, but they couldn't hold me down. Head in the clouds with 2 feet on the ground. I'm too proud to let them change me. No, they could never break me. Said that they was with me, but then they tried to play me. I'm too real, I'm too trill. My shine, they could never steal. Hopped in my bag and right out my feels. Almost sold my soul, chasing dollar bills. Living stressed out, I really gotta chill. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me. I'm just confessing, I ain't perfect, but since you addressed it, I'm living to receive my blessings. Not worried about an impression. People fake when they say they a G. Try to make them bleed, turn their backs on me. Got my bag, don't hear about me. Shout out to my team, try to make it out the streets. Know what the deal is when you dealing with the trillers. The things I seen, I've learned. Know they been the realest. They staying down till I come up. Never change on me, the only one that's stuck. Held it down when shit got rough. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless me, bless me. Bless me, I need a blessing. Somebody bless
Underground Radio, nightly top 7. Pete and Rach, number 7. That's Priceless. Bless me. Do you like that one, Rach?
I did, and do you know where that artist is from?
You always ask me these questions,
I
Rach.
do. Do you have any idea?
I'm gonna be doing more research on some of these artists tomorrow night.
Well, we're bringing you the top 7, and that was number 7 on the countdown. So yeah,
just getting the music together and sorting out the technical side of all this stuff, just so the show actually goes to air. You know, and where's this artist from? What's her history? How long has she been in the game? When's her next tour? Is she playing local?
How do we find out all about her?
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see some more female artists coming into the show, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit hard to find them. It seems to be very male-dominated, which I found surprising. I've learnt quite a bit doing this show.
That's not just the hip-hop industry. That's a lot of different industries, though, isn't it?
Well,
I mean,
yes.
Just look at politics, for example. It's getting more balanced now, isn't it?
It is getting more balanced, but I think it's still,
yeah,
we still need more women, or maybe women just don't want to do those jobs.
No, I think they in a lot of cases they make it difficult for women to get into those roles.
Well, it is difficult too, because I mean, generally women are, pregnant, having the babies, having to work and raise a family, and have all this extra responsibility. And men, well, I don't know. What do you guys do?
Well, the ones that are doing that, okay, well, fair enough. But there's a lot of women that aren't, necessarily raising families yet and are still, pursuing their careers. And even a lot that have got families, they got it together and they're following their career. So yeah, but I don't think it's just that. I think it's also suppression of women has been something that's been going on for a long time, and it's not as it's not as significant now as it used to be, obviously, since, women's movement and all that sort of stuff.
It's not, but it's interesting that you bring this up, because I've had conversations with a couple of older ladies, probably ladies that are in their 60s and that sort of thing, and one of them told me that all she wanted to do was to become a pilot, and that was really, women don't go and do that. You get married, you have a family, and that's what you do, and that's what she went and did.
Yeah.
And then I was the same when I was young. I wanted to go fishing. My dad wouldn't take me fishing because I wasn't a boy. And I wanted to play soccer. Couldn't play soccer past the age of 12 because if you got hit in the reason was, apparently, if you got hit in the stomach with a ball, you wouldn't be able to have a baby.
Well, I think a lot of things have changed since then. I mean,
well, of course a lot of things have changed, but I mean, these are things we were battling when I was, a teenager, and that's not that long ago.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's good that the world has changed for the better, isn't it?
It is, but I think women need more. We need more role models, but we need more mentors. Mentorship is really imperative, and it's really imperative for the unemployed. And I noticed recently on LinkedIn, they've actually got this mentorship program where they're helping people that are unemployed or want to change, go to a new job or whatever it is. And so they've launched that mentorship program. This is actually an idea I had a couple of years ago, and it's really necessary if you want to get people off, off the job line and into jobs, and get women up there and representing 50% of the population like we are.
Yeah, that's right. Well, come on, ladies, represent. If you want to nominate somebody for inclusion in the underground top 7, the nightly top 7, just drop a message in the comments or send us your song or do whatever you need to do to let us know about the stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And today is Are You OK Day. So I think we've noticed Scott Morrison was on TV today. Are you okay?
I haven't watched any of the mainstream media today.
No, to be honest, I haven't either.
It's been really good.
I've seen little tidbits.
Been really good.
I haven't even seen the news. Don't know what's going on tonight. So, yeah. If there's anything exciting or important, fill us in.
Okay, I got something exciting and important. Number 6, Tom Prest, My Zone, nightly top 7 underground radio. Number 6.
Yeah, I'm rapping, back with the rack in the packets. I'm trapping it back with the bat, then crack. I'm attacking it, never be slack, you whack, I'm a dragon. Breathe fire, ain't no a liar. Bars of a head to a different dimension. A loss of a god, but guess what are they? I say bar will bias. Yeah, now I'm a staunch and no need a warning. A one swing glass jaw drop them a goal. You know who you supporting. I never said I'd make it with a name in the game. Yo, I am just forcing. That's true. You look at me, don't know what to do. When I rap, I guarantee that I leave you confused. That you bar after bar till you're stuck in a loop. That's acid. Know when I'm on a mic and I spit rapid. And know when I'm rapping and spitting that automatic. And know when I'm on a mic and it goes fast. They're driving in a 4-door Honda record. Screaming and shouting and fiending applause. Me, I just stay focused, that's forward. Do what I do just to get through it all. People think I stopped rapping, went hiding. Took a little time to work on my writing. Took a little time to work on rhyming. Killing MCs like I'm brick with a trident. Ayy, I'll go get 'em. Get out my way, you bitch, you spit venom. Get out my way, you bitch, you get hit with a ran ass kick to your chin. Then I tell them a night life with the right rhyme in the night time. With the night vibe, I'm a type of guy to bring a knife to a gunfight. Grab an extra lifeline, that's just me. I'm a saying I'm a type of guy to use the Wi-Fi to get your Wi-Fi. The engine might find you, we need a big mic. You won't see my blind side, thought I was a good guy. Fuck off, cunt. Too many rappers these days, it's the phonies. One status to fall out for cunts, they just ponies. All of these people, they wanna destroy me. I slice them and dice them like Obi Kenobi. Fuck with these bitches, know that I'm lovely. I'm on my grind while I'm getting that money. I'm paying respect to the ones that are bumming. Yo, shout out to chillin', or shout out to hustle. From that 2650, now rep 2500. 1 year I'm rocking shows, new to the scene, but I guarantee still no one know when I fuck Willie's mother. All in Miss Cleaver, don't need to fight him, I leave it to Beaver. She plays my balls like a Navy Serena. I'm bombing on cunts like my name is Batiste Ray. Everybody looking at the kid to fucking fail, but I never say and say until I make it or bail. Everybody thinking that I'm never gonna do it, so I got a middle fingers up and saying fucking screw it. Everybody know that I'm dope. Go and fucking switching up the flow. Prove to every motherfucker thinking that I'm never gonna make it. If I'm never gonna make it, then I'm gonna still the show. I'll bury these rappers and over the grave on my dance and I'm doing my walk. Then I'ma change up my ways and I'll move to new places. My nose and I'm loaded with chalk. Thank you to anyone who likes my shit and I'm screaming like thank you for all that support. But if you got a clue and a little bit loony, then that makes you Clooney like George. I be driving around the city while I suck back in city and I wanna go to Biddy and the other go to Tinny and I'm shouting to the thotty with the body got a liddy and I come a long way from itty bitty and titty committees. Ayy, it's now known when I rap MC's head spinning like a cyclone. Ayy, but they won't wanna go a minute cause now this shit is my zone. My zone.
So, did you recognise the mall, Rach? Did you recognise which mall that was?
Oh, what mall is that? Is that Adelaide? No. Southport.
It's a mall. You might have been there once.
Oh, I'm trying to see. Where is that? Is it that in Queensland?
No, it's not. It's in New South Wales.
Oh. To be honest, I don't know.
It's a place that you've only been to once. Wollongong.
Wollongong? Is that Wollongong Mall?
Yeah, we have a Wollongong story, don't we, Rach?
Yeah. We have a few Wollongong stories.
I think it's tell a Wollongong story.
Yeah?
No. No. Come on, the listeners want to know.
They want to know.
Yeah, come on, share it with the listeners, okay.
Share what story is that, Peter?
The Wollongong story.
What Wollongong story is that?
The one in
the one where you kept getting harassed by women.
No.
Randomly on streets.
No.
Because they thought you were gorgeous.
No. Well, I don't know about that. That was a long time ago. The one where in the back of the car.
That's the one I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
We won't go there.
We're going to pass. All right.
Well, you can tell the story if you want to.
No, okay. Well, if you don't want to tell the story, unless it's...
Okay, well, I'll tell the story. So, Peter had a new girlfriend and...
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You had a new girlfriend and you took her down to Wollongong.
Oh,
This
okay.
is your Wollongong story. I'm telling it.
Okay.
So you had a
Can
girlfriend.
you tell what about who the girlfriend was?
It doesn't really matter
Of course
who the
it matters.
girlfriend was.
course-
Anyway, the girlfriend has
of course
gone
it
down
matters.
to Wollongong with you, and anyway, introduced to your friends, and g'day mate, yeah, it's all good. Go out to a pub or something in like the main area of Wollongong, and everyone's sitting in the car, and then this woman comes up to the window and she's talking to your friends that are in the front of the seat. So you had your friend Matt and your friend Jess, and they're a couple, and anyway, talking to this lady, and they're like, hey, look, it's Pete. Pete's in the car. And the lady got all excited. She's like, Pete, how you going? Great to see you. Wow. And then Jess goes, oh, and that's his girlfriend there in the back seat too. And this lady literally goes, oh, like, yeah. So it's like, yeah. So Pete's girlfriend sitting in the back of the car going, oh, what the? So obviously this girl had the huge hots for you.
It was you had to be there moment, wasn't it?
It was a had to be there moment, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think on that note we'll move to number 5.
I don't know if I have another Wollongong story.
Another Wollongong before we go to number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your girlfriend.
Wollongong's a great place,
Your
especially
girlfriend is staying with you at your friend's house.
girlfriend.
And anyway, she's asked if she could wash some clothes, and they're like, yeah, go in the laundry room. And so they didn't go into the laundry with her and show her how everything works in there, and didn't explain to her that they had actually filled up a sink full of clothing so that when you use the washing machine, it would clog up the sink and completely flood out the laundry, which it actually did. Completely flooded out their laundry, a couple of centimeters of water. And then, your friend wasn't very happy with your girlfriend, but I sat there and I thought about it, and I thought, something, your girlfriend is really, really sorry that that's happened, but the thing is, you could have told me that you had your drain full, your sink full of clothing, and that's where the washing machine drained into, and that would be a problem. Like, they just kind of threw me in, yeah, it's in there, and then it was just a bit like,
You're not a lone soldier on things going wrong when you use other people's laundries.
No.
It happens quite often too. If you've ever got someone who comes to stay with you and they go, oh, can we use your laundry? Supervise them closely.
Well, the thing is, people don't know how your house works or what you've done there. So it's a good idea just to go down and make sure everything's going to run smoothly, because you embarrass them as well, Not only do you flood out your own laundry, but you embarrass your poor guest.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's right.
Have a heart, mate.
Okay. Number 5 on the Underground Top 7, The Good People and Shah the Analog Bastard, The Feel featuring Master Ace. What a mouthful all that is. You're watching Underground Radio and listening on www.undergroundradio.com.au. Peace, guys.
But can't deny my legacy, son. On these tracks that I run, from staying fit with the real shit, exercising alive on any run-ups, popping up and popping off like a gun up. Super efficient with the move lyrics. That means I enter your soul and move spirits. Tarnish your title like you play for the Astros wherever you go, so it affects how your cash flows.
I can feel the sun shining on my future days. Sometimes life surprises you in unusual ways. I'm not poised to blow due to my musical taste, so we took this junkyard and made it a beautiful space. It's been a good run, at times we were losing the race. The comeback kids are now grown and we're choosing our pace. Forget first place or gold, I'll enjoy the journey, and later on look back like a 30 for 30.
Feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. So feel what I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine.
Yeah, You can feel it, filling up the hole in your spirit, penetrating your soul when you hear it. That means love is in close proximity. This is that don't stop energy, feel the connection, and it's stamped with the seal of protection. This is how you heal an infection, this is lifeblood. This the antidote for the nightclub, the filament inside a light bulb. We make it work, but it ain't free labor, and what we worth? Something like Lee Majors, neighbor. Whole nation of $6 million men. That's a good place to begin, yeah. But when the rubber meets the road like a firestone, every narcissist gonna die alone. Find a quarantine quiet zone. This is real rap shit, something you should try at home.
Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. Silent but large power like I'm running a country. You don't know the rum on my reach when I get hungry. I'm never like a sofa that's comfy. Gotta be aggressive like the engine of a Humvee. But then I'm doing the Humpty skating off. Back to the lab to go opposite of soft. Driven like a locomotive to keep the pressure on. Training myself to balance and never measure wrong.
You dead wrong if you said you saw me falling off. Song for songs to beat down, then they haul them off. Pause then cough, the live show is not for the soft. We light it up and burn it down like a Molotov. All in all, the good people's equals quality. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but honesty. Shaw the analog keeps it knocking till you wobbly. Shout the Carter P, Harvard City, and Monopoly.
Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. Feel what I feel when I feel when I feel what I'm feeling. The good people are here. This is my shine. This is our shine. This is our shine. This is our shine.
Feel what I feel, what I feel, what I'm feeling. This is our time, this is our shine. This is our time, this is our shine. Feel what I feel, what I feel, when I'm feeling. This is our time, this is our shine. This is our time, this is our shine.
Underground Nightly Top 7. Pete and Rach here, counting down all that good underground stuff, as we're going to be doing for quite some time now, aren't we, Rach?
We
Look at that.
are.
Oh my goodness.
And obviously
Rach.
that's been shot in the US. That Pete's running around the studio again. So this, I've completely lost it. You were like walking around the studio. You're totally making me lose my place. What are you
It's
doing,
all right.
Pete? What are you doing?
It's what
Come
I'm
on.
supposed to do.
Really? I can't focus. I can't concentrate. I'm just going to sit here and wait. You ready? Come on. Come back. All right, sit down.
It's all good.
That's it. Okay.
Okay, as you were saying,
As I was saying, so that video clip was shot in the US, obviously, and I was just going to say something about the US leading into the US.
Yeah.
Have you seen the wildfires in the US and what's happening over there?
the bushfires.
It's
Yeah.
really, really bad. It's they call them wildfires over there.
Okay.
We call them bushfires.
Right.
Anyway, it's really, really bad, and I think it's as bad as what we had in Australia
Really?
last year. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really shocking.
Terrible.
The pictures that are coming out now, they reckon I think there's already been 3 people that died. They think there's going to be like lots of people that die from this.
Wow.
So
It's terrible.
San Francisco's completely covered in smoke haze, and it is like so
Yeah.
dark there. It's like orange haze. So yeah, really feeling for the US right now.
Yeah, the fires are not part of the weather system that I ever thought would be real. And they're becoming more commonplace, aren't they?
They are. It's scary.
It is very scary indeed.
So get out there and plant the trees, man. Plant some trees. We need billions
Plant trees.
in your local area.
In fact, if I was going to plant trees right now, I'd plant 4 trees because that fits in rather nicely with number 4 here on the Underground Top 7. Hey, this is a track by Megatherium. It's called Stereo.
Megatherium, that sounds really scientific.
Megatherium. Love this stuff.
Or mathematical.
Underground radio. Thanks for tuning in.
So wipe that look off your face, it's getting serious, bro. If they reckon they're better, then they're delirious. Oh, now you're kicking me out, I'll nick my beer and I'll go home, wherever that be. Hey yo, taxi, can you take me to where Matt sleeps? I think that I've just woken from a bad dream. Call my dad, please, while I vomit on your back seat. You rappers will never match me. I was dope when you were swinging off your dad's teeth. Asthmatic, the fat beast, got rap treats falling out my mouth like black teeth from crack fiends. You're on a jack beat, I'm on a jack beat. And even putting up numbers, go check the stat sheet. He's always cooking up something just so that as it's always something good in my stomach that was a mad feed. But still I'm sitting there stone trying to write it down. And I can't see the page so the giant clouds fly me down.
What you mean lie you down?
I mean put a fucking bullet right inside my crown. I fucking hate rap, I wanna fight the crowd. I'm only spitting till it builds up and I finally drown. Wow, you are not the man. Me and Sloth do it big from Fremantle to Rockingham. We need the cream so we gotta jam. That's why the Megatherium be in the kitchen with the pots and pans. Damn, with them laid back boys, we keep it pretty chill till you make that noise. Oi, just know when you raise that voice that it was you who went and made that choice. I guess down for the mantle.
Sometimes you never know. I specialize in record mics and area codes now.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll be rocking all these stereo. So now I wonder. Sometimes you never know. I specialize in record mics and area codes now.
Here we go.
We'll be rocking all these stereo. In stereo. In stereo.
That's 2 16s down and I'm done, G. Wait, a third verse can't fuck me. Maybe I could just free? Fine, I'll just spit till my eyes twitch and my tongue bleeds, eh? Tell me who do it like this. I have not heard anybody like it, they're losing their shit. Like whose fucking music is this? I've never heard of him, man. The dude must be new to this shit. Go get a clue, I'm legit, bitch, I'm a vet. I don't spit for the check, I only spit so I can put these little spitters in check. They all think that I'm threatened, they better give me respect. I'll roll through your whole crew and any old news click that you rap. Yep, I tell it like it is, even if it ain't. I don't just tell it, I fucking yell it up in your face. Think again, if a rapper tries to put me in my place, I'ma have him pick a spade and go and dig his grave.
Sometimes you never know. I specialize in record mics and area codes now.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll be rocking all these stereo. So now I wonder. Sometimes you never know. I specialize in record mics and area codes now.
Here we go.
We'll be rocking all these stereo. In stereo. In stereo.
Man, I love that. Love it so much. That's Asthmatic featuring Rob Shaker. Stereo, the Megatherium, on their way up on the
Definitely on their
Underground
way
Top
up.
7.
And so where was that shot?
Right.
I'm just looking at it going, I recognize that. Have I been
Yeah.
there?
They're great, aren't they? Actually,
They're fantastic.
he reminds me of our mate Wary, Greg Ware.
Yeah.
Doesn't he a bit?
That is just like, I thought I was looking at the Beastie Boys.
I know, yeah, doesn't it? It does remind me of the Beastie Boys a bit. It's just awesome. I'd love to see those guys live.
Yeah, that would just rock.
Fantastic.
Totally.
And you were saying just before, Rach, there's stuff that's better than this.
Well, you had them on number 4 on the top 7. So I mean, this is a countdown. We started at 7. We're going to 1. They were number 4. If they're number 4, what's number 3? What's number 2? What's number 1?
Okay, well, number 3 will come up shortly, but at this point, we should probably encourage the listeners to vote if they'd like to vote one of the tracks or one of the artists up on the countdown. Or if you'd like to vote someone out, you can just do that.
Yes.
Tell
us who you'd like to see go up in the chart or out of the chart.
Yeah.
So thumbs up or thumbs down.
And we're coming to you live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and undergroundradio.com.au. Yeah. We got number 3 coming up, Rach.
Number 3 coming up. Hey, speaking of something interesting, I mean, last night we learnt that the Kardashians were ending their 14-year reign on television.
Yeah.
I mean, how will we survive the years to come without them on TV? God knows. But a long-running TV show that my dad got you into. My dad got you into this show and our son as well.
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
What a great show.
It's ending after 11 seasons, but there's a spin-off with Daryl and Carol.
All right.
Yeah, Daryl and Carol are going to have a spin-off show.
Is this an... Oh, okay. It's not an off-screen thing.
No. It's an offshoot program from The Walking Dead. So because Daryl's not ready to hang up his crossbow yet, so you know, Daryl and Carol. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, look forward to more of Daryl and Carol, and I'm sorry to see Walking Dead go. I mean, the first few seasons were good, then it just got pretty silly.
Yeah, it just got more of the same, and then, I don't know, I just stopped watching it. The main thing was it was actually making me depressed, and I thought, you know, if there is ever an apocalypse, which, you know, a few years later, what are we seeing now? But anyway... I thought, you know, this is really how, I mean, besides the actual zombie part, you know, this is how humans would actually behave. And it was really kind of terrifying and very depressing. So I couldn't watch it anymore. I had to go watch happy stuff.
Yeah, I was a bit freaked out playing Minecraft with the zombies today. I was killing zombies.
Yeah,
So
I don't know, not for me.
Yeah. Anyhow, have you heard of the Turquoise Prince?
No.
Oh, you
No,
haven't
I
heard
have
of
not.
Turquoise Prince?
No.
Turquoise Prince is at number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, on the
I'm
underground.
intrigued to hear this.
Underground Top 7, LTC Part 1. This is undergroundradio.com.au, and the top 7.
I welcome all the family, friends, come here today because of Dion doing really good in the music. All the family are proud of you, and we always behind your back, push you to go through and make it more better and make more money for Uncle Joe. Welcome you guys, the food is here. Thank you. May God bless.
One day I'll be king. King of the festival armies, where you never hear left, right, left. My soldiers bounce instead of marching. Lawless seal the courageous, should have already been on high rotation. I'm not with your hatred, just show me love and I'll show you greatness. With a little bit of patience. Rome wasn't built in a day, alright. I didn't say to say alright. I'm trying to say if I get an A, I'll die. From all these leeches at my feet, sucking silver out of me. Silver lining, now I see. Vegan girl, but I got beef with these overnight MCs. Started rapping like last week. Get the fuck away from me, like ooh. Sounds like you never heard of LTC. Sounds like you need a little LTC. And when you get the hang of me, baby, let me know. I could be a melody, sing it to me slow. You just wanna share my body with your bird. I'll let you take advantage of time. When are we gonna be able to rewind? It's never easy being one of a kind. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. When are we gonna be able to retire? It's never easy being one of a kind. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. Fake titties and a fake tank. Still looking for a real man. And he's saying all the right things for all the wrong reasons. But it's gonna take more than a good contour to impress me. I love you, babe. Let me take my mind off my enemies. How dare they ever go against me? Friday night shovel to the head. That's putting mama in debt. I got 100 cousins and they're waiting in a van. I can tell them where you live, but I better be the bigger man. Try not to flip out like my old man. Even though I'm smart doesn't mean I'm all there. One day for life, my team is all here. 3 months ahead, we leave your team dead. Yeah, I'm out here demolishing opposition. Metaphors is having every many competition. LTC is a poisonous addiction. Always avoid fake friends like in a picture. Sounds like you never heard of LTC. Sounds like you need a little LTC. And when you get the hang of me, baby, let me know. I could be a melody, sing it it to me slow. I left you, I'm so successful. I nearly let you sell my soul. Time, when are we gonna be able to rewind? It's never easy being one of a kind. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. When are we gonna be able to retire? It's never easy being one of a kind. Been fitting in by standing out like all my life. LTC, get it, yeah. LTC is a secret. LTC is a champion. LTC, get fucking in, yeah. Yeah, Karen Ross, make some noise for yourself.
Yeah, they know how to go a good time in Canberra, don't they? That's LTC at number 3 on the Underground Top 7. What's going on Instagram, Rach?
Yeah, there's a few messages coming through. Yeah, my phone is like dying and I have like a really crap cord right now and it's playing up. So I don't know, my phone keeps dying. But thanks for the shout outs and the messages, guys. And I will definitely, sorry, my phone is dead. So I will check it out soon.
It's dead.
I was going to say, I really like that they mentioned music festivals in that song. You know, bring back the music festivals. I've not been to one actually since I was in my 20s, but they were lots of fun.
Do you know what?
Great time.
I reckon the whole COVID thing is just, the whole COVID thing is just setting Australia up for a massive party. Because as soon as we're over this,
we're all going to be out there.
We're going to be ready to really just go off.
We are. And actually, funny that you bring up COVID because some major information tonight.
Right, okay.
And now I've lost my news story. But anyway, I just took it from memory. So basically... this institute in Melbourne, which I've forgotten the name. Is it the Peter Doherty Institute? Something or other. I don't know. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, they did the modelling for COVID and what would happen, how many people we would have in hospital, how many we would have in ICU, basically what would happen. And it was, horrendous what they was saying, what their modelling was showing, that would have best case scenario 50,000 people dead, right? Best case scenario.
Okay.
Except they made a major mistake and it was found out by an institute in Queensland that actually looked at the data and said, hey, wait a second, you've actually made a mistake here because what you've done is you've said that all the people that are going to be in hospital will actually be in ICU, and that's actually incorrect. Only this amount of people would be in ICU. So you've actually put the 12,000 people that would be in hospital in, Australia or New South Wales or wherever. Yeah. You've put that into the ICU. So it really made the numbers look massive. And this is the decisions. The decisions that our government made were based on all this information. Anyway, so this team went back to the Peter Doherty Institute or whoever it was and said, you've made a mistake. And so they're still waiting like a month, 2 months, 3 months later for, them to rectify the situation. And none of them have. So what do you think of that?
I think there have been a lot of mistakes made with COVID. And as I said before, it's just setting the whole country up for a massive party. Some huge underground gigs are going to be on the way.
Yes, as long as they're free, because I don't know if we're going to have much money in our pocket, are we?
They'll be free. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, Australia's biggest free party.
Yeah. Number 2 on the Underground Top 7, Day Trippers. If you've never heard of Day Trippers, well, you have now. Enjoy, people. That one, Pete. Hit the right button. There we go. Number 2.
Fred Heights. Go. Stay at the top. Don't be afraid to fly.
Yeah.
Nobody can touch you.
I'm in my head again, but I can't find my friends. It ain't the lithium, it's Midian, and this is where the monsters live. North of Athabasca, east of Peace River. I'm walking through traffic, hoping I get there. A hypnotist in the blood moon eclipse. Craze for days in this daze, but nobody noticed that I am hopeless. Ain't a soul that can save them. Return me to the earth and I'll come back as a raven. A serpent in the dirt slithered up to this caveman and told me you were gone, world couldn't contain him. Engraven amazement in every creation, so we take what we got and frame mistakes of his paintings. The plot got riveting, I was just visiting a world so sickening. Now the beacon signaling for me to return, and I will share what I've learned while they try to diagnose the symptoms I'm exhibiting.
Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. The wire of the car.
Where'd you go? Do you think you could fly?
I'm in the pines again, came here to unwind, but I can't find the road that led us here. I'm a skeleton trying to hide. Bury me alive and let the wind keep me dusty. I'll be back to haunt your dreams and show you things you'd rather not see. Untuck the nunchuck, show a buster who got gusto. For the love of underground, we only surface when the sun goes. Splatter punks on acid, shooting nukes like I'm Kane. We're a road of gargoyles, screaming pain from toxic rain. Tick the hit list to see there's anyone I missed, and slip my wrist to the fist. The proof passion still exists. Chivalry is dead when I murder, it's romantic. Staring back at myself in their eyes, I know it's madness. Fast forward the snuff tape, you gotta see the ending. With friends bugging on the couch, they might not leave the bedroom. Take them on a tour to lay on the forest floor. I told you I was twisted on my day trip for sure.
Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. Life of the check can be stopped by accident when you're tripping. The wire of the car.
Yeah, there we go. That's number 2, done and dusted. Day Trippers, Effective Trip, Underground Nightly Top 7. Love it. Love it. Can't get enough of those guys.
Totally love it. And that reminds me a little bit of the Blair Witch Project, doesn't it? The way they've shot that
Just
video.
The effects.
Yeah.
Blair Witch. Wow, there's a flashback, right?
There is a flashback for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the whole film?
I saw the thing when it was on TV.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can't really remember. I think I saw a bit of it. I think it was like, you know, the way they did it, it was kind of like, I don't know. Did you really see anything? There was nothing really there. It was like they were
No.
freaking themselves out.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was.
Nothing on Walking Dead, of course.
Nothing on Walking Dead.
No. I'm going to miss Walking Dead.
You are?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to watch the whole thing again.
I know.
No
Well,
doubt.
I have. I do like to watch some of the early episodes.
Well, to be honest, I came into it, I think, in like halfway through or towards the end of season 1 because I was like, I was not very happy with my dad, like, introducing you guys to television. I was like, this is not right, you know. We've got work to do and stuff, and you guys are just hanging around watching TV.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit annoyed. But anyway, so I had to go back and watch the beginning of the season. And, yeah, it all kind of it made better sense. It was much better watching the...
When you get into those series, though, I mean, it's pretty hard to turn them off, isn't it? Like, I mean, do you ever go back and watch early episodes of Breaking Bad, for example?
I haven't.
Oh, man, I do.
No, I have not gone back to see that. What,
Yeah.
you know, what channel is that even on? Is it on Netflix or
No, you can...
Apple?
Yeah.
All that sort of thing?
Yeah, you can just get it on demand, all that sort of stuff. Hey, we've reached the end of the show, so this is the time we reveal the number 1 song tonight. We are going to have this fella on the show sometime fairly soon, I'd say. But this song is a stand against systematic and institutional racism, and it was released on August 28 to coincide with the death of a young guy in America. His name was Emmett Till. He was a 14-year-old from Chicago, and he's brutally murdered for flirting with a white woman.
Yeah.
And, of course, the murderers were acquitted. And then the case brought about, huge civil rights unrest. And
as it should. And as you can imagine it would. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's, it's a very poignant song. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back 7 o'clock tomorrow night. This is our number one on the top 7 here on Underground Radio. Peace. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
You've got to shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down.
So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the time. So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the times, yeah.
I'm tired of it, 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 I'm tired of this motherfucker.
Yeah, we got hate speech. It's a parasitic cleach, humanity breeds. Is that what we want to teach to the next generation of children today? Progression, I feel like I'm being played. Institutional racism breeds from above bleeds. Plant the seeds, burst the scenes. Written on your pedestal from God knows where. Going back to your heart, we don't care. Call back, little man, under your rock. I'm sure there's plenty of you all feeling just as lost. Really think that you found your place? Egg boy, jump up, crack an egg in your face, yeah.
You've got to shut it down.
So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the time. So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the times, yeah.
I'm tired of this, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of it, I'm tired of it, I'm tired of this motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll abdicate, don't procrastinate. Why don't you just fuck off before it's too late? We're all sitting here, tired of your shit. Just realise you're just another blip, a small piece of history forgotten easily. A speed bump on the road to equality. Do you want attention? Is that what this is? I'm sure your mommy can tell you that you're sick. Sick in the head because that's what you are. Keep talking this crap, sure you go far. There's about 2 people share these views. Maybe you could book a mad budget cruise, yeah.
You've got to shut it down.
So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the time. So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the times, yeah.
I'm tired of this, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of it, I'm tired of it, I'm tired of this motherfucking shit.
Well, I guess it all pans out in the end. Soon you have no Facebook or Instagram friends. Who the hell follow you into the abyss? All your work, it's a swing and a miss. Sitting at home, eating your bangs and mash. Talking your bullshit, white supremacy trash. Crash and burn, I think it's your turn. After all this, you think you would learn to have some compassion for what went down. You know what goes around comes around. Laser panning, incredibly damning. I bet it's been a real fucking crazy landing.
You've got to shut it down.
So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the time. So much hate speech coming from the right, yeah, we're coming from the left. You're bringing that violence, so much hate speech. A cacophony of lies, give me some equality, get with the times, yeah.
Underground.